Welcome to AGORACOM Talks, your weekly go-to source for the best small-cap headlines for over 65 million investors since 2007.
Today, we're doing a deep dive into execution. We are cutting through all the noise to focus on companies that have moved past just planning and have delivered some really definitive results.
So we're talking about validated results.
Exactly. Whether that's locking in multi-million-ton resources, proving a financial model for AI, or clearing critical regulatory hurdles, we're tracking the shifts that, really move the market.
Okay, let's jump right in then. Let's start deep underground with a major resource discovery. The headline is, Brunswick Exploration announces major inferred mineral resource at Mirage Project.
And this establishes the company among the largest undeveloped hard rock lithium resources in the Americas.
That's Brunswick, symbol BRW on the TSX-V. So what are the numbers here?
Well, this is a foundational moment for the whole electrification supply chain. They announced a maiden inferred mineral resource estimate of, get this, 52.2 million tons. And it's grading 1.08% lithium oxide. What's just fascinating here is the efficiency. To define a resource of this size with only about 23,000 meters of drilling is a massive advantage.
And it's not just the size, right? It's the grade. For a resource this big, 1.08% is very, very competitive.
It's absolutely competitive. That grade signals real value and, potential processing efficiency down the line. Plus, there's an exploration target of another 40 to 50 million tons.
So there's more to come.
Potentially a lot more. The CEO, Killian Charles, he made it very clear. He said, and I'm quoting, "Mirage is already one of the largest undeveloped hard rock lithium resources across the Americas. They are now a definitive player."
Okay, from resources under the earth to automation above ground. NEXCF3D.ai. The news is NEXCF3D.ai completes strategic acquisition, positioning them as a leader in AI-powered events. That's NTAR on the CSC.
Right, and this is another great example of execution. The acquisition of Crafty Labs delivers immediate, validated financial results. It's bringing in approximately $1.2 million in revenue for 2025.
Right out of the gate.
Right out of the gate. But what really stands out to me is the 73% gross margin. That translates to over $876,000 in gross profits.
A 73% margin is fantastic, but I see here their strategy is targeting a 400% expansion of their catalog in 2026. How does that margin help de-risk such an aggressive target?
Well, that's the key, isn't it? A high margin proves the business model is solid. It tells you that when they layer in automation moving from, say, manual experiences to AI-generated ones, the model can handle that scale.
It's a strong foundation for growth.
It is. The CEO, Evan Gappelberg, he put it perfectly. He said, with Crafty Labs, we see a clear opportunity to move from a curated experience model to a true global platform.
Now for two really critical validation milestones. First up, HPQ Silicon, that's HPQ on the TSX-V. They announced they achieved critical UL 1642 certification for lithium-ion cells.
And that clears the path for commercial sales in the U.S.
So this is a big regulatory hurdle cleared.
It's the non-negotiable gateway. UL 1642 is the gold standard for safety. Getting it for their 18650 and 21700 cells means they've removed the biggest technical risk for their customers.
So it changes the conversation completely.
It does. The CEO, Bernard Tourillon, he summed it up. He said it allows commercial conversations to focus on performance, scalability, and integration rather than regulatory risk.
Okay, speaking of high stakes, let's pivot from battery safety to global security. Pyrogenesis, that's PYR on the TSX. The headline, Pyrogenesis partners with major U.S. defense contractor to pursue Syrian chemical weapons destruction contracts.
Yeah, using DARPA-tested plasma technology. This is targeting some very high-value contracts expected in 2026. And the technical result here, it's just paramount. Failure is not an option.
And the performance?
The performance is a 99.9999% destruction efficiency for agents like sarin and mustard gas.
6 nines, that's a staggering number.
It is. It means for every million units of chemical agent you process, just 1 unit remains. That's the threshold you need for these kinds of high-risk defense projects.
Okay, finally, let's look at operational scale in fintech with XTM Inc., symbol PAID on the CSE. The news is they've completed a strategic migration of over 100,000 members to their virtual wallet.
And this is huge. Successfully migrating over 100,000 members without a major disruption proved their platform is stable and scalable. That's a massive win.
And it lets them pivot to new products.
Exactly. It lets them move toward higher growth financial inclusion products like lending and overdraft programs. They're leveraging the platform to move into higher margin services.
So efficiency unlocks new revenue.
That's the idea. The CEO, Marilyn Schaffer, basically confirmed it. She said the move allows the team to shift focus toward identifying new payment opportunities across additional verticals and geographies.
So when you pull back, what's the big picture here? Across lithium, AI, defense, fintech, we're seeing companies moving past just talk.
They've done the critical groundwork. They have validated results, whether it's in the earth, in the lab, or in the market. They're solving these multi-trillion-dollar challenges.
They've removed the big bottlenecks.
Major operational and regulatory bottlenecks are gone.
Which brings up a really important question for you, the listener. Now that these critical barriers are cleared, resource definition, safety certification, operational stability, how quickly can this proven groundwork translate into sustainable, substantial revenue? That's the race to watch until our next deep dive.